Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready to rumble? Maybe even fight a Titan today? I'm gonna do my utmost for us to get there. But I don't know exactly how far we'll get. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Sean. Persona 5 is amazing. I love Persona. I'm a big Persona fan. Are you a Persona fan? Welcome back, everyone. I think we should be all good category-wise, all that good stuff. We should be good to go. Boop. Welcome back. Thank you. And caramel popcorn? No, I don't drink energy drinks either. I don't really drink caffeine generally. All the way? Let's go. Which one's your favorite? P3 is my favorite, with P3P being a standout, although I did like Reload, and of course I loved Fez and the base game as well. But Gatorade doesn't have caffeine, does it? And yeah, I have the P6 and P4R reactions up on my channel, as well as an entire P4G replay. I've probably played Persona 4 itself, including Golden, at least like 4 or 5 times. Persona 4, are you really excited then, huh? Bet you're really excited then for next year. It's Final Fantasy 14 time! You played it 10 times yourself? Oh. I know that I replayed it just so that I could make sure every time I replay it, I always date the same person. Just, because the first time I played it, I didn't get to date her because I didn't have enough time. But then on the next time I dated her, and it was really nice. Oh, I have to be here. Nice. I can be off the spoiler watch. I was like, yeah, thank you so much, Sugras, for making sure. Sometimes I'd look over and I'd be like, oh, you sniped something. I didn't even notice. No, you're fine. I don't think you missed much if you missed anything. I think you're good. I don't remember anything. Yeah. Okay. When does when do you deem an MMO is complete and walk away? When you feel like you're done with it. That's when it's done. Just like you're done with a book, then it's done. But in MMO, of course, there's always going to be more things to do. I'm super story focused with any Titan. Let's go. Yes, we have 20 quests that I want to do today. So we are going to be hardcore grinding out this New Game Plus run. But hopefully we can get there. That's my goal. But I feel like though in MMO, you can just like walk away when you're done. And wherever the story ended, whatever you got from your enjoyment of it, me as a story enjoyer, like that's enough, you know? 20? Yes. The first time we streamed it, we did 20, X-Angel. We did like 23. Good to see you, Captain Valencia. Scion sent word that you're on your way. It's a business then. It's as we told the antecedent, the kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago. I can't believe they did that while I had my eyes closed. Like, I was busy, and then Minfilia said, we don't have to worry about the primals. It's fine. Go research La Habrea. And then I did. And then when I came back, she said, whoops, Titan's been summoned. Maybe I should have focused on the primal thing. Maybe I should have been focusing. A little over a moon ago, I began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Oh, sorry, wrong hand. Wait, yeah. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Captain Valencia. Right proud I am to call you one of our own. She said Captain. She used my correct title. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Phoebe personally. We're no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to the brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So does that we turn now to the signs of the seventh dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you're right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassacri make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Laminsons who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Oops, did I do that? Said the Laminsons. Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Stola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lemons' citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Ishtola's like, no, I'm gonna help you. I just need to get a snipe in first. Because y'all messed up. And we just need to make sure that you are all aware that you messed up. So that it doesn't happen again. Okay? Let's make sure it doesn't happen again. Thanks. Already, we've observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. I trust I can count on you, Captain. Yeah. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It's so that one of them is employed in the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, will seek his fellows. Oh my gosh, y'all. You remember how I said 20 quests away from where I want to be? It's about to be 19! Count them down with me. Oh my gosh, look, it's Red 13! It's Nanaki! Hi, Nanaki! I don't have that minion. I am sad. Did you know there's an auto run button in this game? It's on controller, it's L1. I don't know what it is on keyboard, but if you just move in a direction and press L1, you can just like control with your thumbstick where you want to go, your analog stick. It's / on PC? Ooh. No, I knew this. I've just never played keyboard and mouse. I'm just letting people know who don't know. Oops. Just letting people know who don't know. I've never played keyboard mouse. It's very useful whenever you want to have a drink or eat a bite of something. I think I need to map those sprint to my R3 button. I think that'd be really nice. I don't know what you're talking about. Ishtola's here already? The Company of Heroes is the most celebrated mercenary band in the history of Eorzea. Even so, I must admit I've never met one of their members face to face. I imagined that a warrior who had toppled both Titan and Leviathan would seek to bask in a lifetime of glory and fame. Yet he seems to have settled in a place distinctly bereft of adoring crowds. This is him. This is he. With the chocobo tattoo. Lay down your bed in sun, come drain a pint with me. We'll find a grand old time, find ye a lass or three. You got something to say, Ventura? Or just keep staring? Eh? You want to know about company heroes? It's been out a year and a half since you played, Jamie. These windmills are fun. The landscape in Lenosha is so beautiful. I think the only landscape that's not as fun is Ulda, but it's still fun sometimes. Oh, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a mill in peace no more. Still seeing as you come all this way. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Track Tome was the company's best axeman. Now, what is it you wanted to know? You want to hear the tale of how the company heroes bested a primal? Let me guess. You mean that guy Titus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, so we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took, and when he hit you, boy, it felt like a cannonball. Titus? Titan? Ugh, just like that. Who is Titus? Oh, boy, what's that look for? I'm a god's darn hero, have you know. The people around here sing my praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we use to beat old Titus. Titan? Well, too bad, because now I ain't feeling charitable. If you're so darn desperate, why don't you do me a favour and kill those rats that made a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that and we'll talk. Star player of the Xanarkin Abes punched you in the gut? Sounds dramatic. You got all 370 gear? Wait, what level is that, Jamie? I don't know off the top of my head. Oh, I know the perfect move for this. I kind of feel kind of bad. They're cute. Oh, there's more. The Rat King! Oh, wait, that makes me sad. I don't like you, dude. Trapped home. Coliseum raid. Ah. The Rat King showed up to defend his people. I said the beasts are dead, are you? Are they? Nice work, adventurer. Saved me the hassle of... never mind. Mm-hmm. He seems to be ignoring me, is what the quest said. Well, he's still asking about how I beat Titus. I don't know, Ventura. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you. I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat... that man. I can't in good conscience tell you a darn thing. Oh, the Titus. The Titan? At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Gobu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try ahead and due west and stand and look out in case a Gobu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. Titan? I don't believe him. So, I think he misheard me when I said Titan. And this guy has false valor, yeah. And now he just keeps calling it Titus. He probably thinks when I said Leviathan that I said like Periwinkle or something. I've never played that game, Uber Cow. You feel the ground tremble beneath your feet. It's not trembling anymore. You again? Then that Gabu that was harassing the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Ventura. Still, you took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. Excuse me? Forever and a day? Good sir. Good sir. As I was saying, still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, Tracto, you now drinking again. If you are that goblin, would better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Cleaved the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? I won't your friend here say if I ask him. He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew that gobu, or was it you? Chief, what you saying? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew that guy, Titus. Titus? Who the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream. The company heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Aye, well, see, Titus is what me and the lad used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin. Oh. That's the biggest load of Sahagin dinner 2 hours later that I've ever heard. Both of you, outside, will learn the truth the Lamentin way. Tracked home. If you didn't slay that gubby, you may consider your contract revoked. Oh, geez. No, I didn't want to get him fired. I didn't say anything. It's not my fault. Don't look at me like that. Wait. I mean, he was just sitting around drinking, so maybe he should be scolded. But I didn't want to get him fired. No. It's a game way before my time. One of the best RPGs on this. Oh, then no. That makes sense why I haven't heard of it then. I don't know how to feel about it because I haven't heard of it. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash his boulder will be judged the Gobu Slayer. Why is mine so large? And don't think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Put him to sleep? That's a good idea. Who picked these boulders with anything like? Ah, L's with it. He fully resisted. Well. He resisted it. Sad. Look behind you! A three-headed Gobu! What are you doing? Rude. That's rude. How you doing, matey? Feeling a bit stiff, by any chance? Okay, that's very rude to do to a caster. Only killing's against the rules. Only killing's against the rules? Only killing? Only killing's against the rules. Are you still at it? Bugger me, it's lucky I've got one of these. Can I stop that from... Yeah. I don't think I'm moving fast enough. Okay, rude. He's gonna hit my bolter, though. Oh, all right, I admit it. I lied about being in the company heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief. Please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest I have. Save your blubbering. Tracked home. God, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you. I swear. It's just I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was in Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone was treating like royalty. When Harry was captain of the company heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you wouldn't believe me, so I look, his name is Oiskate, alright? Oiskate. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the heck the thing's name is. So that's what you wanted, ain't it? Come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. It's up to you, dude. He helped me, Stunning a caster is one of the rudest things you can do. I'm glad you liked my substitution, Defeater Eater. I guess I just go to Costa del Sol then. Aishola's probably already there. She heard everything, she's already there. The hero never speaks. I was like, dude, I don't know. You deal with it, you know? Let me try and fix something, because I think my camera's a little bit off-center for some reason. Boop. Boop. If this is where I'm sitting, my camera should be like right here. Probably. Like right here. I was like all the way in the corner of my camera. Okay, we're good now. Maybe? Yes. Okay. There we go. I was like over here. Everyone knows what you're saying even though the character never talks. I communicate through a series of grunts. facial expressions and shrugs. And random shrugs. Oh, wait, where am I going? Over here? Ah, there he is. There that dude is. Oh, I was going to say, that guy lied about being in the company of heroes because, as a reminder, this is post-Calamity times, okay? We're living in post-Bahamut, being cool, blowing everything up world. It's really hard for people to get work and settle down. People are still kind of struggling to rebuild. So he was probably struggling to find a job, to find shelter and assistance. So he saw a guy who didn't have to worry about that because he was in the company of heroes. So he lied about who he was. I'm not mad at him about it. Times are tough out here. If you can game the system, convince someone you're not, hey, do it, you know? What, pardon? You was to slay the Lord of Crags. False valor is a real thing, yeah. And he was using it because he couldn't find work otherwise. We must slay him, Captain. The people of Laminsa are depending upon us. Fancy yourself as heroes, then, just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I laboured for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence. Thus he was able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. Oh, a man who can't be tempered. Useful, but all will not be enough. It's true the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I've no reason to believe you'll succeed. Believe what you will. We mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You're passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you. But I'll not send you into Ogomoro without on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gegaruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? We've not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Didn't you imagine words could sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, you're welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. I mean, I feel the way she feels, honestly. Though it pains me to admit, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. I am a man in demand, after all. And that man has some demands that I don't really like, but I guess I'll listen to them. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Oh, I leave the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Laminsa hangs in the balance. I don't think that Ishtola... I don't think any of the Scions would just leave me to do the dirty work. Quote unquote. Master Gegaruju's requests can be more demanding than you realise. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify this won't be a waste of my time. And Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with Heron. Slay the Nyx and return to me. And don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Slay a beast, a Nyx, and then bring my leg. Is it like a crab or something? There's the summer event, by the way. That's not usually there. Not usually there. You can do the summer events in Coastal del Sol so long as you're level 15. I got its leg. Party boats crash my MSQ, right, O'Malley? Welcome in, by the way. Happy Sunday. Well, did you deal with the Nix? Yes. Lest you think me overly cautious for testing you in such a way. You should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company at Heroes, but I know for a fact he did not. I think I know who you're talking about. He has a new job. It's fine. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work's finished, I shall give you a challenge as befit your talents. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Gegaruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. While money is no object, not everything Master Gegaruju desires can be so easily purchased. It's to be an extremely exotic feast, and so Vivi, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine, and by suitable I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate. It'll be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they'll guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I'd have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Lendanel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer! If you've not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Glora Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. From the look I was giving him, he was like, oh, are you going to tell me that you're busy? You don't have time? Then don't do it then. Just leave. Hi, Lindano. Do you require assistance, adventurer? Ah, so this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, Vivi. The ingredient you seek is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Fine. Let me be clear, the business between you, me, and the captain must remain a secret. You see, I don't regret my time spent with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridonians are by and large an unforgiving lot, Ditto here being a rare exception. And she sighed at him. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I'm a model citizen with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. Oh, okay. That's nice. You didn't have to tell me all this, though. You didn't have to explain this to me. I can just go get the egg. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heaven spiller. Well, what are you waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in the nest to the east of here, just ripe for the taking. I didn't like that. I didn't like that he threatened me. I'd like my intestines to stay inside of my body. Not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you'll surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. There will be other heroes, Vivi. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in the swamp. Okay, rude. Okay. Watch me. I mean, don't watch me rot in the swamp. Save me if I'm rotting in the swamp. If I'm rotting in the swamp, you should save me. But watch me beat it up and not rot in the swamp is what I'm saying. Watch this. Wait, where am I going? Here? Aha. Mine. I almost teleported back without the egg. He likes to tell everyone who walks by of his younger escapades. I wonder if he does it so he can remember them as well. Maybe he does it to come off as harsh towards me on purpose. But I also wonder, would the company of heroes have been interested in the things he talked about? I mean, each their own. A group is made up of many different kinds of people. But maybe he just recalls them because he looks fondly upon those memories. And he can't be that way anymore. Reliving the glory days through telling the stories. What do you think? Morale among the Six Spears never been higher. After a brief absence, Captain Lendanel returned in renewed fervor for his work. with renewed fervor for his work, the source of which he candidly revealed to us. This served only to reaffirm our faith in him. We are all of us proud to call him our captain. Oh. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place, but by your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Here you go. Giant egg. Oh, such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see that it gets to the captain. You should make haste to South Anorlan. In Forgotten Springs, you'll find a man named Uojnoon. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, Phoebe. I like that I have to travel to all of the different city-states. It's a reminder that the company of heroes, just like the Scions, just like all the adventurers that start out this game, are from all over Eorzea, coming together for a common cause. It's very fun. Maybe he peaked in high school. He peaked in the company of heroes. Apparently not. His squad loves him. I think this guy is so freaking cool. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. Look at him. State your business. Adventurer. Adventurer. Oh, I don't know how to roll my R's. So this is... Oh, I think I gave all Ul'Daan's country accents. So let me tap into that real quick. Howdy. So this is the one Waistgate sends me. I have the foggiest way he sees in you. And until I do, you'll receive no aid from me. Okay. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain the Adamantor's egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Nun I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Nun. As in, like, the leader of this tribe. The U clan? The U tribe, I'm guessing? Many years ago, I joined the company heroes to hone my skills, instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready. Even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, the pragmatic. That's why I claim my position, and it's why I hold it still. That's why I would not help an unproven well. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you're recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it'd be permissible to assist you. Across the desert to the east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from the encampment. That will be a test to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I'll offer you no advice, only this one spear. Why, you ask? You have to solve that riddle yourself. Now then, slay this old warrior and bring me his necklace. Okay. I have to lure him out. Am I going the wrong way? Yes, I am. Step 1, go the correct way. The correct direction will help you here. Step 2, run in one direction. Where is the Amalja encampment? Further than this? I think this is one of the zones you have to come to if you start your journey in Ul'Daan. It reminds me of like the sand digging post in Final Fantasy X a little bit. It's in the middle of the desert. Final Fantasy X 2, rather. I'll just stick it in the ground. I mean, I'll just put it on the ground. Don't even stick it. Just kind of put it there. And then we wait. I think the previous version of this quest had you go all the way into the encampment. Maybe. Wait, wrong note. I think. I vaguely remember doing that. But I don't know if that's a different quest or... Because I played ARR back before they changed everything. So it has been fun seeing all the changes. And being like, was that there before? I don't think so. Tell me, adventurer, is all Nemesis did? Nemesis? It is a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. That'll make an excellent trophy. The spear belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar he'd be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent? Or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I should tell you the ingredient you seek. A shame we did not meet when I was still in the company heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no dwelling on what cannot be. We have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand. And so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. The worms prey on smaller creatures of the Sagoli. Sagoli? A freshly slaughtered angler carcass would be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I'll mark it upon your map, along with the location where werewolf worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If his skills are lacking, he'll devour you as well. I know he's being really nice. A lot nicer than the other guy who just laughed at me. Hi, David. I'm glad you're enjoying the vibes. Welcome in. Oh, I was going to check how close I am to where I wanted to put my stopping point today. Because we're not stopping anytime soon. But I'm pretty sure this is called Where the Worm Turns. Did I pass it? No, I didn't. Oh, we're in level 30. Quest already is kind of crazy. Oh, wow. Okay, we're very close. I just have to kill you? I think there's an invisible person over here fighting things. That fire sprite just died. And then I saw someone use toad oil. Suspicious. Here you go. And then I wait again? Yeah. I like to think I'm lying and wait like a fly. I'm just like wringing my hands. Ah, yes, he cannot forgo the bait. Am I planning on continuing after ARR? I hope to. That is the plan. Yes, we'll do post ARR. I hope to finish before the end of the year, but we'll see. The fact that we're more than halfway, I think, at this point through ARR makes me very happy. Because this is what, the 6th time we've streamed it right now? You look well. Have you caught Corey then? Which is not that bad, I think. It helps that New Game Plus, I don't have to like play through side quests or do any job quests or try and level up. I can just focus on the story, you know? And that also means that those of you who are interested in doing all that side stuff and seeing all of that content, you can still experience it without having too much, like, taken away from you. So. Yes. Thank you, Madam Minds. We do have a Final Fantasy VII compilation video up, if y'all haven't watched it. Making my way through all the Final Fantasies. I think after September, which is going to be a busy month with Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave, and also Trails in the Sky 2nd Chapter, I'm going to try and shift to Final Fantasy VII and maybe even squeeze in Final Fantasy 12. Because that was a Final Fantasy game I tried to play because I got it from like Blockbuster or Hollywood Video. I rented it for like a week as a kid and I never beat it. Never got past like the opening area. We posted, exactly. It's a good compilation, right, Ryan? I agree. Your skills as a rival hunter are those of our best. I applaud your success, Vivi. The meat will need to be heavily smoked before I shipped it to Whiskyat. Were it not, you have my word he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to obtain the third ingredient. I regret to say I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Whiskyat's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you'll be meeting the captain again soon, there's something I'd like for you to deliver to him for me. The captain was always fond of this brandy wine. I'd be grateful if you could deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and he would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have I owe to his wisdom and generosity. Whiskyat was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of man, and I suspect that's still the case now. Is he molding me? Is Whiskey trying to mold me right now? Is that what's happening? All of these quests are supposed to mold me. Please give my regards, Phoebe. Suspicious. I don't like being molded without. Express warning. But I guess we'll forgive you this once. I'm back. Well met, Vivi. Linendel and Uda News both spoke highly of you. Okay. I have to get the pirate voice back. What brings you here today? Okay, there we go. That works. That works. Oh, I'm a favorite. I still have to thank the nun personally. Now you have one ingredient left. Fortunately, you'll not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. Oh my gosh, are we doing a dungeon? Truth be told, I never intended for you to collect this last ingredient. Brave Flox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago, she sent word there's been some trouble at the long stop, and that delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident itself, and I fear the situation must be dire. Though I'd like nothing more than to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hiddenfall Docks. Speak with Ozun Nazun. That's a fun name. He'll direct you to the Raincatcher Gully, where brave flocks and her people have made their home. Wait, so... Brave flocks. I was supposed to deliver it to you. But then she got in trouble. So now we're gonna go save her? Okay. Got it. Okay. Presumably save her. That's so fun! How are you finding the clips? Are they funny? Are they fun? Because what matters most to me is that you're having fun while doing that. What matters most to me, no matter what. Like, I could be streaming this game, I could be not streaming this game, but if I'm gonna play it, and we can all have fun with the story again, then, like, I might as well, right? So what matters to me is that y'all are having a good time, too. What's the hurry, adventurer? Something happened over... Oh, wait, you're a Lalafell. What's the hurry, adventurer? Hey, something happened over at the Golby settlement. What, you thought I'd give him a high voice because he's a Lalafell? Okay. I don't know why you're so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Thank you. Well, later ones are mostly story. I got better at not resetting later on, yeah. We're going to Raincatcher Gully. You coming along? No. Yes? Yes. Lalafells have big voices, exactly. I enjoy your streams, yay! You watch what you play? We're playing alongside each other. Let's go! Maybe I shouldn't run everywhere. Maybe I should. Maybe I should ride in this rodeo. Better buckle up, it's time to put on a show. You think you can ride this chocobo? Maybe once, whenever it happens, I play Final Fantasy 13 on stream, which I hope to do. Just don't know when I'll do it. Maybe I'll try to do 13.2 again. I never beat 13.2 or 13.3. Psh, squish. Tongue flaps of whiskey be reaching ears of brave flocks. Uplander is come for tasty, fresh, gobby treats, yes? Quest prize of Uplander deep in long stop. Flighty beast chased Gobbyflock from homes. Gobbyflock needs goodly Uplander gives safety to Longstop with much hand lending. I came for the items. It's in Longstop. Brayflax couldn't get it and needs help. Okay. I read it, but I was like, eh? Oh my gosh! They got new gear. Look at my eager Marauder Conjurer and Thaumaturge getting new gear. I'm so proud of them. They still need job stones though. They should fix that. Where's my black mage? Where's my warrior? You know? Where's my white mage? What if on the next dungeon that's what they are? That would be so exciting. Am I excited for Final Fantasy Resonance? I haven't looked that much into it. But I have seen a lot of clips going around of like characters and such. And that's kind of made me more interested in it. When the first trailer dropped, I was like, oh, this is really cool. I like the art style. I'm not really sure what it's about. But then I've seen that you can like summon heroes from it or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I'm like, okay, interesting. So I don't know what to make of it so far. I'll probably end up getting it because it's a Final Fantasy game. But I don't know if it's like moved very high to like the super top of my list. But it is on the list. Are you excited for it? And if so, can you tell me what you're excited for? Because, like I said, I don't really know much about it. Aw. That'd be really sweet of y'all. Is the Final Fantasy IV playthrough still up on Twitch? I think that'd be the only like worry. Is that it'd be hard to like make Twitch clips to then like be able to put something together. I know that Matamind was thinking about Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance because Fire Emblem is coming out soon. I lost kind of resets. Let's say it was 50 to 55 overall. I think that's fair. There were a lot of silly ones. As long as it didn't... I can't wait. I kind of want it to reach 70. Can we call it an even 70, Matamind? I think I would prefer that. Hi. Gobby flock in danger. Uplanders take gate key. Open head gate. Will be a surprise? Ooh. So probably not Final Fantasy IV then. If it makes y'all happy and you want to do it, do it. Should be like, what? How? When? Huh? Oh. And just go myself. Sometimes used to change stuff to make it difficult to rip, so I'd have to see it works. Yeah. I'm not going to say no to being able to relive those moments as well. Thank you, Ryan, for even thinking about doing that. Y'all are too sweet. Excited for more turn-based Final Fantasy. Invite you some of the rest of the... Right? I've seen some of like the summoning suggestions on my YouTube homepage, but I haven't clicked on them because I'm like, but what if I do play the game? I don't want to be spoiled too much. So like I saw them and I vaguely remember, oh, wait, that character's in the game? And then I wiped it from my memory. So I just know that that's a thing you can do, but I don't remember which characters I saw because I'm trying to remain as like in the dark with regards to like that specific mechanic as possible. Because it seems really cool and like something that would be hyped to experience for the first time. Me with anything Kingdom Hearts? You're just like, oh, no, we're not touching that. I want to be surprised. Yeah, like even with Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, I watched the Nintendo Direct, but I'm not planning on watching any other content for it until it comes out. Because I want to be so surprised. So it'd be cool to have a highlight of yours easily available and we can watch. Yeah! Please do. We can do. Ooh. Final Fantasy IV was so good. Like, I went into it, as y'all saw, not knowing anything, and coming out being like, yep, that was a good one. It was just enough of what it had to be, you know? And I really appreciated that. I don't know if it's useful to kill the ads, but I'll do it anyway. I never what happened and what's happening. But you're picking up on all the jokes. Took a lot of inspiration. Final Fantasy XIV took a lot of inspiration from Final Fantasy IV. And the whole, like, darkness and light. I'm sure that was existent in other early Final Fantasy games. Although I don't think anyone's ever recommended, y'all let me know, but I don't think anyone's ever recommended, hey, Lily, you should play Final Fantasy 3. like, I know some people are like, hey, you should play Final Fantasy 1 so you can see where the kind of game has come from, right? Where it started, where it's gone, and whatnot. I don't think anyone's ever been like, yeah, Final Fantasy 3, check it out, you know? People were talking about Final Fantasy 2 earlier, though. Welcome in. Some people like Final Fantasy 3. No one likes Final Fantasy 2. Yeah, some people were mentioning Final Fantasy 2's leveling system. And how it's not fun. But I didn't ask for details on why it's not fun. But the 3D remake adds... Okay. Wait, they didn't have name... Wait, what? Wait, huh? Hope you have a good day, too. Like, what? Why did I want to clip this? In the moment, it was much funnier. But then, in retrospect, you're like, what is the context for this conversation? You pick what classes are in your party and... Ah! Yes! I remember that in Final Fantasy 1. Okay, okay. But then 2 has names and 3 gives them names. Okay. 3's remake gives them names. Or 2's remake gives them names? 3's remake gives them names. Wait, then Final Fantasy 2 was different from that? I love hydrangeas, y'all. My second favorite flower, probably. Sunflowers, hydrangeas. I've never seen a hydrangea in person. How long have I been playing Final Fantasy XIV for? If I put together all of my playtime on just this character, it's 200 days. If I put together my sub time, I know I was on the free trial, I think leading up until Stormblood. I think it's been about 8.5 subbed years. But I think I have closer to maybe 9.5 to 10 years. This is day 3. But we're doing New Game Plus because I want to experience the story again. A lot of things have also changed since I played ARR. They're always experimenting. 2 tried named characters in story, and then 3 went back to nameless, and then 4 was named characters again, and it stuck from then on. I wonder what made them go back. Maybe they thought people didn't like it as much? Oh, just a treasure coffer? Kindly Uplander now taking Gobbly Jingle Shine. Yeah, I've been playing for a while. I got a mask. I don't think I was supposed to help that guy, but I'm glad I did. But I don't think I was supposed to. For progress, anyway. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Chill, chill, chill! That might be a friend of mine. Wait, so these look like goblin houses. But then there are a bunch of monsters that suddenly went out of control here? Hmm. It's been fun seeing the different dungeon designs change. That's been really cool. Like, dungeons that were much more complicated before have now become a lot simpler. I see. Just the treasure coffer? Ah, this is good if I needed gear. I'm glad I saved them. Of course. Inferno Drake. No, don't look at me. There's a tank right there, dude. Think they simplified the earlier stuff so people get through it. Yeah, there were a lot. The thing is, a lot of early dungeon things that they changed from what I've seen has been things that would never really appear. Brave Flux, what are you doing here? What are you doing, girly? Why are you here? Why? Oh, no. Tank. Hey, Tank, you want to help out? Squish, squash. Must fastness. More fastness. I think a lot of like the older dungeon designs just had things that never appeared again, even if they were interesting, to like aspects of the bosses to engage with. The Miracle Legends is definitely throwing for a loop as a legacy Final Fantasy 14 player. Welcome in, Orange. Every time I enter an old reworked dungeon, it confuses you. And you were gonna give me a sub, and then I forgot about it. I gotta show some appreciation. But wait, you're working on a bit. Wait, am I misunderstanding that? Squish, squash, fire, boom, over, boom. Wait, did I just take damage from... No, don't give me presents! Why are you throwing fireballs at us? How does that help me? How does it help me? I think he just threw a fireball at me. How can you... Oh, I see. With a sub or something? Or something else. Watching Journal with Witch. Am I streaming next week? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I plan to. That's all I need. You're too sweet. This dungeon, though, doesn't seem changed so far, I'll say. So far. Hopefully we'll also be able to do... I'll have to check in. I should message them after today. Stream. But hopefully we'll be able to do Ace Attorney next week as well. We're more than halfway through it. And I'd love for us to be able to finish with aplomb. Too easy. I think... Wait. I think... No! This area is good if you're trying to, like, get experience. But I think you can skip a lot of these enemies. There's a lot of enemies here that are very out of the way. You don't actually have to fight them. Ah! Good sir, please don't. Wait! Ew. What's... Oh. I thought their eyeballs would be cute, so I zoomed in so I could look at them. But then the eyeballs started, like, wiggling, and I don't think... Now I feel uncomfortable. I got, like, a weird chill up my spine from the wiggly eyeballs that are just, like... Eh. So say anything I say, oh, great salt. But I love salt. Salt makes food taste more delicious. I'm literally paying for your sub. Ah! I'm paying for Loachbot's sub, too. My white magic is too capped. There was that one day I decided I was gonna beef with Loachbot. And then I dropped that. Did you drop it because Loachbot is just too sweet? What a sweet guy, Loachbot. Just a fishy, minding their own business. This way? They'd win popularity contest over you in a landslide. Oh, okay. No, this is fine. If you go over there... Oh, you'll probably can't see where I'm pointing. Over there. Down that path that I'm looking straight at. There are more enemies. We're not doing that, though. If you wanted to, you could. I think you might also rescue someone if you go over there, but I don't quite clearly remember. I did this dungeon a lot just to level up so I can meet the requirement for the next dungeon. No, he has like 6 eyes. 8 eyes? I don't like how, like... Ugh. Ugh. They look like if you turned your eyeball inside out, is what these little purple things look like. My book. Yeah, next week, or I guess this week now, I was hoping to record like a bookshelf tour because I know a lot of people have been asking about that. Like, oh, what's on your bookshelf? Can you like tell us the series? Or I see like a fun trinket, like stuff like that. Yeah. What was that? Oh. Yeah. I only have my phone to film on, so it's a little bit tough, but and space them out. True. I do want to do some YouTube shorts as well. We're working on that as well. No, no! Help me. Save me. Wait, can't I attack my own bubble? Oh, never mind. I'll save myself. I think the thaumaturge saved me. I love that they have new outfits. Look at her hat. Oh my gosh, look at her glasses. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where is she? She looks so cool. I gotta save her now. You remember these guys? They have new outfits. They're still so cute. He has a new helmet, new armor. She has a cute little hat. They're leveling up in the world, just like I am. Ah! What? Excuse me? I forgot about this part of the boss. I forgot Oops Dragon was part of this boss. Huh? I can't attack. Oh, you're gone? Hmm? Well, at least now the way forward is open. They even say stuff. This is why I like... Okay. Doing dungeons with real people make things go much faster. It is a dragon? Okay, I thought so. Yeah. Why is there a dragon here? But I love seeing, like, the NPC dialogue responses to things. Like, look at this. I was expecting Braveflox to be more helpful. From when Braveflox kept, like, throwing fire bombs at us and not the enemy. And then nothing appears out of the ordinary. And yet, oh, I pray we're not too late. It's so fun. And yes, real people can, like, react to things in the dungeon too, but... It's still fun. Whenever I do a main scenario quest in Final Fantasy XIV that requires me to do a dungeon, I always go in with NPCs first because I just love seeing them react to story events and dungeon events first. And then after that, I do it with actual people. With my fellow warriors of light, my fellow adventurers. There's a coral over there. I think one of these areas has a coral. Epic fight. The dragon showed up and it killed the thing I was fighting, and then I tried to kill it, but then it said no, and it disappeared after doing a tank buster on my tank. I think there's a coral fight. Yeah, there's a coral fight over there. You see that coral over there? I think it's guarding a chest with a ring that you might want if you're leveling through this area. But we're fine. Oh, my black magic is capped. That's staring at a dot and I stopped trying. I like that idea for a YouTube short. I'm gonna use it, but I think I'm gonna make it a little, like as you said, snappier, kind of to echo some of your thoughts there. So I think the video you sent was a little longer, so I'd probably edit it down to be maybe just around 10 to 20 seconds instead. Of course, then you don't get to feel the pain and confusion I felt for the entire time with which it was happening. But I really liked the idea. So I'm gonna theft it. Okay? Good teachers teach. Great teachers steal. That's what the VOD is for? Yeah, exactly. I really thought that I would have to buy a new monitor when I bought this monitor, not maybe half a year ago. I was like, are you serious? Are you so serious? In my head, I was panicking. I couldn't pay attention to anything else. Uh-oh. Thank you, Madamind. There are bones here. Giant bones. And dragon eggs? Perhaps? Eggs of something. Durgan! Brave Fox, you didn't tell me there was a dragon here. I feel like it would have been good if I had this information ahead of time. The dragon. It won't escape this time. They're so determined. I love them. I'm glad they added Tank Buster images to early dungeons so that new players can easily recognize that during later fights. They added a lot of mechanics that kind of happened later, early on, which is nice. Are those going to expand or split? Yeah. Okay. They added like look away, tank busters, a lot more AoE attacks. Very fun. Very cool. Oh, I think I've had the game a little bit lower than I usually do this whole time. I've turned it up so you can hear the music. So is this your nest or what's going on here? Oh geez. Oh no. I come down here. Now you gotta follow the pattern of the AoEs and then you move into the AoE that just went off. We're learning, we're learning. NPCs also, if you're not sure how a dungeon mechanic works, NPCs will, for the most part, always drop everything they're doing when a mechanic starts to happen, and they will do the mechanic. So if you ever need to learn a mechanic for a dungeon, the NPCs have got you. Instead, I'll figure the rest out myself. It's so nice that DaVinci Resolve is free, right, Madamind? But then I always have to Google whenever I don't know how to do something. I'm just like, wait, how do I do this? I had to Google how to add, like, words on the screen at one point. Because it's not that intuitive. I used to use Adobe Premiere. It's a lot more in your face in Adobe Premiere and not as much in DaVinci Resolve. But DaVinci Resolve is great and free. You do have to like input your name and email address and stuff, but then it's yours. I think they're mostly just collecting that to see like, oh, who's using our stuff? Wait. Darn it. I didn't realize we had that. Is it efficient? No, same though. I'm the same way. Yay! What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Thank you, Joe Graz. Oh my god, some Brave Fox is here now. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Whoa. What are y'all doing? Brave Fox to come give Goody Uplander Gobby hand lending. It's over. It ended. Thank you, though. Gobby Boom? There! Thunderclaw is blood and bile. Yeah, it's dead already. We killed it. Thanks for your help, though. Speak with Brayflox. Oh. Goodly Uplander has thanks of Gobby Flock. Flighty Beast was tricksy foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander has goodly head for fighty think. Brayflock's happy gives tasty fresh Gobby treats to clever Uplander. Oh my gosh, I forgot. I need to show y'all something. Cheese is stinky sweet Gobby treat, special make with secret Gobby arts. No party complete without Gobby Gouda cheese. Brayflax every say. I forgot to show y'all something. Hold on. I have to teleport. I have to return to show y'all. We just helped a bunch of goblins. How fun. How cool. Right? 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 What if I told you you thought we were helping goblins, but we were actually helping me? Wait. Helping me! I forgot I had this outfit. Hold on. I should have worn this in the dungeon. I didn't think about it. Cute. I kind of want to do the next quest like this. That would have looked so cute. Just the next one. Just the next one. Listen, I feel like Brayflox has shown me a whole new world. The goblins, pretty cool. If you ask me. I think also, what's interesting, we've met quite a number of people who are both just very clearly antagonistic to beast tribes here. People who are not humanoid, right? But then every time we talk to adventurers or well-respected individuals, people who are the pillars of their communities, they always have alliances, friendships, close relationships with those from beast tribes, right? So as much as the city-states are like worried about the beast tribes, oh no, you know, we're reaffirming what we did with the sylphs, where like these are people too, and they live here and they share our same concerns, and they are also our friends, and we should treat them as such, right? Versus like the kind of suspicion that the game opens with on like, no matter what you're doing, no matter what city-state you start in, you're having a great time. You're like, yeah, welcome to Eorzea. Oh my gosh. And then the beast tribes attack, right? So you're immediately posed with this very antagonistic vision of what the beast tribes are. And then you have to slowly but surely, through the main scenario quests, undo that first impression. It's very fun. I gather you solved Brayflax's little problem. Do you sniff the cheese? Does the darkness just smell like Gouda cheese? Oh, by the gods, the unholy stench. This is definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, should be quite flavorful. How's it made? Best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Ugh. Bravo, Vivi. Thanks to you, our guests will be honored with a marvelous banquet. What good is an exotic feast without an equally exquisite aperitif? What is an aperitif? An appetizer? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wamport and seek out Shamani Lamani, another former member of the company. All I have to do is give him this order slip. Take care of the rest. Oh, and if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test patience, I assure you I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lamani my regards. Yes, sir. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Wait. How does it go in Pirates of the Caribbean? What is the thing that he says when she throws out all of the... Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I watched that movie, but it's so funny. And I remember watching edit songs of that. She throws out all of the... Why is the rum all gone? Why is the rum gone? Yes, thank you. I was like, what is it that he says? This is a play on that. What do you mean you forgot the wine? Why is the rum gone? I suppose. There's a lot of little jokes sometimes. Maybe that's what that's a reference to. Sweat, grime, blood. Ah, Eureka Blood, an adventurer, unless I'm mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order. Let me guess, a request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Coastal del Sol. And there's also an unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Hey! Just because I'm standing so close to you doesn't mean you can point out how bad I smell. Yes, Master Gegard Rouge, you will not settle for anything less than the best. Driss Wheats and his crew must be busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But that, perhaps you're confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he's forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You only wish to discuss the wine. Oh, he's blind. Okay, I suspect. That's why he was sniffing me. Rank cheese, not a Gouda time. I literally don't think I can change my outfit outside of a city-state, so we kind of just have to be like, oh, never mind. You. Let us continue. I'm not rank anymore. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine. Oh, there's an ether right here. That's why I can change. But it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Says what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny it pays well. Ah, but you grow impatient, and whiskey out must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bergland, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow I doubt he'll be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. Can I have some wine, sir? Gouda gone better. Oh my gosh. Oh, what rank amateur? Wait, no. What rank amateur bought all this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal's too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. Oh, what's this? I'm in the middle of an important discussion and care not for interruptions. The neophyte vintner bid you speak with me. Now that you know your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock, I'm kind of in his... Yeah. I was like, he's not there. He doesn't exist without his tunic. That's why he's so persnickety about who gets to taste his food. Without his chef's uniform, he's nothing. You can freely invade people's space without them thinking I'm stinky. I would as soon serve you Gobu urine than sell you my West Vintage. Begone from a sight. Well, rude. Wait, what word? I take it as said no. Really? In those words? Cannot say I'm surprised. I'm very close to you. I'm sorry. Persnickety. Well, there's no denying his passion and skill. The wine baron of Limsa Limits is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we'll have to take an alternative approach. There's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. Kissing Lala's. In fact, if you had come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined sufficiently in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines, which isn't to say that grapes are of poor quality, only that we've known better. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species. I guess someone who works at a vineyard. And produced a great barren wine of never before seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, and they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. Hey, the legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample this particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. One with the world. Wow, that's intense. But as is all too often said, the calamity changed that. The Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed. Wow! Bahamut destroyed the vineyards. Bahamut doesn't have an appreciation for a good vintage, clearly. Along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine, or little remains is closely guarded by its owners. It can no longer be made. If you cannot convince Bergliant to part with his wares, our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumours that one of the vignerons tending to the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could try speaking with them. Can I have some wine, please? Can I have some more wine, please? I apologise for the impropriety of my question, but I wonder if you could provide some wine to me, please. What kind of wine? Only the best. Where is this man? What? Okay. Oh, he's up. Shh. No one saw that. Bacchus wine? Don't remind me. I used to have a cellar filled with this stuff. Though I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements, never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goss. Bahamut blew up this man's house in particular. I love to think that Bahamut blew up this man's house in particular just because he had all of that really expensive wine down there. Amazing. Targeted attacks. I'd expect nothing less from Bahamut. Bahamut doesn't like this particular wine. It's like Bacchus. That's a hard word to pronounce. Vintage is subjective. Better wine will come along. He didn't like the way it aged, you know. Oh, do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. I never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. So I have bad news. You saw nothing good. I don't believe Bahamut is this petty. That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it be so fun? He's a cool guy, but he's also a little petty. He has to have a flaw. He can't be perfect. If he's perfect, then he'll destroy the world, just like he almost did last time. No luck, eh? Most regrettable, but we had to try. But Bacchus wine would have been perfect for the occasion. But I must confess, my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. I'm an extremely petty person, and I love that for me. After Titan blinded me in our battle against... Oh, beneath Ogomero. Wait, Titan blinded you? I fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time I realized there was still so much more I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me to find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia that once filled me with hope may be lost to us may be forever lost to us. Give a man a drink. Give a man a drink. He drinks for a night. Bring a man to a vineyard. Make him a vintner. He drinks for a lifetime. Hey. Let me see. We are only 6 quests away from where I want to be. We've done 14 quests. I'm so proud. So proud of us. I must say, this talk of Bacchus wine has made me rather nostalgic. Indeed, there's much I miss about my life with the company of heroes. After everything the captain has done for me, I cannot bear to disappoint him. I have no fear. I swear I shall find a suitable wine for the banquet, though I may need some time to think of a solution. In the meantime, this is a favour I would ask you. 2 years ago, in the deepest depths of my despair, I stumbled across Vilbrand as a vagabond drunk. I suspect I was looking for a place to die, because I very nearly found one not too far from here. It was there a man named Dress took me in and nursed me back to health. It was he who gave me my first taste of Bacchus wine, which helped me to find my new calling. Though I'm still a novice in the art of winemaking, I'd like him to know that I'm pursuing my dream. This wine is my original creation. I'd be most grateful if you delivered it to him in my stead. Dress sometimes works the Raincatcher Gully docks. Perhaps Rit Skilt can tell you where to find him. I'm also glad that, like, we get to see this company of heroes that was essentially doing what I'm doing right now before they all retired. We get to see what they did after their adventures were over. We get to hear talk of their adventures, and we also get to see what happened after, which is really fun. Dressed? Oh, you mean the hermit? I trust him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. Doesn't talk about himself. Sure as elves don't ask. Well, what's a man when a man's got a face of scars like that? You best leave well enough alone, I say. If you have a mind to find him then, though, head southeast from the Severed String. He has scars on his face. Right, Bella? Isn't it? And we're gonna have a party there with stinky cheeses, vintage wines, a bunch of heroes. Happy Final Fantasy Day to you too. Good fight. Oh, that's his house? With like a little lookout post? Okay. I think I remember this a little bit. Yeah. I think I remember this a little bit. What you want? Wine? I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Dress is suffering. Can't sleep. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing, it keeps me awake. I never wanted to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Like the gnats? Are gnats bothering you? And then we get to see like a different side of what happens to the adventurer after their heroing days are over. It's not always all sunshine, rainbows, and mercenary work. Or following one's dream. Sometimes you can't follow your dream. Sometimes your dreams are interrupted by PTSD nightmares. Not you. I was talking to you. Silly goo-boo. The weight. Oh. Or that weight. Follow your PTSD. Don't. No. This man is dealing with trauma, and I wish him the best. Hopefully we can help him, even if just a little. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, Donna. I'm not even Gallian. They conquer my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway around the world. I just want to go home. What? Excuse me? We're on a reconnaissance mission where the Maelstrom caught us by... The Maelstrom? Try to escape. I'm not even Garlean. What's happening? Who are you? I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Earlier today? Oh, right. This is just the guy who helped the Company of Heroes, dude. He's not from the Company of Heroes. Right. Okay. Correction. Correction to myself. So he was on a reconnaissance mission? And then was mistaken as a Garlean? Earlier today at Red Mantis Falls, I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a bell's time, it makes a fine wine. See, should be ready now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take him to Shimani for me. I'm glad he's moved on with his life. I have to one day do the same. Were you like a spy or something? And you're not Garlean. Huh. And he's very paranoid about people coming to get him. Hi, Nate. What's up? I don't know what to make of that man's story. So we're trying to figure out... We're trying to beat up Titan, number 1. We gotta find Titan. We don't really know where Titan is right now. So we're helping the Company of Heroes, who do know where Titan's located and might have some strategies as to how to beat him. I don't... Who is that man? He's not Garlean. Maybe he worked for the Garleans, just like some of the people we've seen in the like the Garlean cutscenes so far. On our reconnaissance mission. That must be it. And then he escaped. He probably was just doing what he could to survive. When the Garleans take over your home, it's like we've seen people, the results of people who've tried to rebel against them. They got pushed out or they died. Or you just kind of put up with the rule and maybe even get enlisted in their army. Hi, Alistair, welcome in. Hope your Sunday's going well today, though, Nate. It's been some time, Vivi. What news do you have addressed? Yes, I recall. You have some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilizes the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this bat before it spoils. We're not so different, Just and I. Two men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry he's been alone with his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it's past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Vivi. He's brimming with glee and wishes to share the reason why with you. By the gods, Vivi, listen. If you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, I've just discovered something extraordinary about dressed palm wine. They seal each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinct shape and unusual color or odor. I thought I was going mad at first, but I'm certain these are the leaves of a Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what this means? Somewhere in the Rain-Catcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where Drest found these leaves. Take one of them back to him, see what he remembers. Ooh. A man left scarred by Garlean rule discovers a long-lost wine. A long-lost treasure to Limsa Lominsa. A gem of Limsa Lominsa's past that we thought was gone. He might not be able to return to his homeland and restore the life he once had, but maybe he can give Limsa Lominsa something back. Something Bacchus? Bacchus? Bacchus wine? Anyone? Yes? But I do not know how to make boot shine. I've never made my own alcohol. I'm told if you homebrew alcohol, it can get a little like it's still alcohol, it works, but it can get a little bit like grit your teeth kind of alcohol. That was a good joke. Thank you. Oh, hello again. What is it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Didn't know it was rare. I found them near the juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gobu tracks, though. Maybe the leaves came from the vines grown on the back of one such beast. The Bacchus vines grow on the back of gobus? That's so fun. If you go and looking for it, please be careful. Some gobus are more territorial than others. You might have to defend yourself. Like, that's really fun. Reminds me of Delicious in Dungeon when Senshi like plants a bunch of crops on the back of golems, and then he comes back and visits them later to harvest. Shazmu! Shazno. Shaz, move out of my way. It was a very good year. Ooh! I'm stuck on a quest? Wait, which quest? Which quest are you stuck on? What did Just have to say, Vivi? Tell me everything. I was right. The smell, this texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. And we're not sharing it with you. Go away. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've had talk of your discovery, and I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... 12 is my witness. It is Bacchus wine. It is a Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? Yeah, that's right. What's up? What's up? What? You would offer this to me? But why? Oh. Okay, that's nice of him. I wouldn't have done that. There's no better position to reconstruct the Barkus Vineyards than you, Master Berglant. You have the resources, the knowledge, and the passion to do so. It'd be selfish of me to keep this cutting. Because to him, his dream, his work is more important than any kind of like petty rivalry that might exist between them. Okay, he's kind of cool, and I was wrong, and I'm sorry. I would give it to him too. I never knew you cared so deeply for your craft. Thank you, good sir. Well, let's go on to this gift. It's really big of me, thank you. You wouldn't expect it out of someone so small, but what can I say? In a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamoring for a cask of wine ports of legendary box wine. So, you need it... Wait, the shape of this bottle. The sense of this label. This can't possibly be a 1547 Bacchus. That's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since the years before. Since years before the calamity. It was a crown jewel in my personal collection. For years I debated opening it. Wondering if today or tomorrow would be the ideal time. But now I realize it was never meant for me. It should be savoured by the saviors of wine ports. Savoured by the saviors of wine port, I say. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gigaruju will find no finer wine. You forever changed wine port, Vivi. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Praise deliver the wine to Captain Whisky. Well, I'd very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Oh, wait. He's not rushing towards his dreams, you know? He's like, my dream will be better savored for the effort that I put into it, even if it takes a little while. Aw, man. Oh, man. Everyone's so cool. We have 2 more quests to do before we get to where I wanted to go. Oh, heck yeah. We're blazing. Hi, Stola. You're back. Greetings, Vivi. I thought it fitting I seek you out and offer my gratitude for all you've accomplished. Thanks. Your prolonged absence was beginning to concern me, so what of the wine I asked you to bring? Here you go. Is that 7 L's? A 1547 Bacchus? Even I know how rare that is. And I see, he's like, even me, just like a regular guy. Well, he's not a hero, but not a connoisseur of wines. Knows how rare that is. I have to admit, I didn't think you had it in you. But congratulations, Vivi. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Considering the lengths you went to, I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet's about to begin. Dancing girls? You have the look of a man who's been to the 7th hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honor. And this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. Beggars belief. Wait, what? I forgot about this. Wait. The party's for me? I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. It's a banquet for me? No way. Lady Stola, Sir Valentia. 1,000 pardons for this extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now, he must have sensed something was amiss. Oh, everyone I talked to. The company of heroes. You didn't think I would be sending you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? So we're not going to have a banquet? Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment. And unlike me, Vivi has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him. So he was molding me. A molder of men. Aye, aye, fair's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who'd follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured. Why am I crying? Stop. Come back in. Not by their reputation, but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanton, he'd be rejected without a second thought. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore we'd do our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of helpless adventurers into the jaws of a foe, amongst whom they have no hope of victory, is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and will not be complicit in the deaths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Vivi with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure. But tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your fellows? No, don't tell me, because I'm gonna cry. He's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it could cost him his life. In fact, I walked into danger despite your repeated warnings it could cost my life, with feeling quite indignant that you'd even think I'd lose my life. I was like, I'm gonna show you, sucker. Watch me walk back to you, egg in hand. His skill's undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly. Howdy, y'all. As any child of Saiyans, and struck with precision when an opportunity presented itself. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Vivi, Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Vivi, however, is a kind and generous soul. I'm certain he has no shortage of loyal allies who will fight gladly at his side. Pitch Scotch, wily uplander is talentful plansmaker, tricksy foe for mighty rockman. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Vivi Valencia, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. Okay. You got it. I'm on it. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Vivi Valencia, Titan's Bane. Vivi Valencia, Titan's Bane. Vivi Valencia, Titan's Bane. Oh my gosh. Ah! Thanks, you stole it. Did you know? Oh. Hi, Leo. Welcome in. Oh, it's been too long since I set foot outside Forgotten Springs. Passing the time with old friends and old wine. Today's a good day indeed. Oh, Curious Gorge and Broken Mountain are forging the Maelstrom recruits into fine warriors. It won't be long before you can hear about their ferocity on the battlefields. Oh. Gosh, tasty fresh treats are plentiful in belly of brave flocks. Feels wonderful to be with the others again. I wish this day would never end. Oh, seeing everyone like this again brings back such fond memories. I wonder if any of them would be interested in reforming the company. Greetings, sweet Lynn. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. Enjoy the show? My exotic feast! Don't mind if I do. I'll stand on the table to eat it. Ah! All the food and the wine. This is really nice. I really like this. I'm so small. And I did so much. Oh my gosh. I really like this. Oh, cool. So freaking cool. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief, transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality, comprehend its fleeting nature, and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Ooh, like that. Oh, when you face the Lord of Crags, think not Olymp's Eliminate Eorzea, anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them, and they'll fight for you. Remember that no great victory was ever achieved alone. Psh, Goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman with clever fighty think. Gooby Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time. Rescue is questionable. Ah, Vivi, you brave fool. Promise me that when you meet Titan, you'll look him in the eye and tell him Lendenil sends his regards. Lendenil sends his regards! And then I'll stab his eyes out. Oh, howdy. You're a veteran of countless battles, Vivi. This is but one more. Trust in your experience, and you'll prevail. You're blessed with the fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you, I think. Wait, you're blessed with the fortitude to rival the earth itself. Titan will struggle to break you. Ah! He stole it. Did you hear what they said about me? It was really sweet. You are kind to indulge them, Vivi. What do you mean I love it? This banquet is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Okay, I'll dry my tears. Though they've all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Titan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Where is the Titan? Where'd Titan go? Oh my gosh. Next. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we'll show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lenosha. There you'll meet with Riol, another man who wants to serve with the company. To ensure that this knowledge does not fall in the wrong hands, he'll remain in hiding until you've given the correct signal. Give me a map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at this 4th location. I realize this may seem excessive now, but you'll see that it's more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Whistle loudly? At Camp Bronze Lake. This is As You Wish, and it's right before the thing I want us to get to. How exciting! So excited! Hot Springs. What if all of the company of heroes just appears and they're like, welcome to the after party at the hot springs. They're probably not, but what if they did? I don't know how to whistle. Pew, 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 pew. Wee, wee. People have said you can just learn. I really do love it. I had a really good time with it. I think it's a very beautiful series. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, no, I don't want to fly. Immersion. My immersion. There you are. Real. I kind of remember him. Greetings, mate. May you be the one the captain said would call him calling. Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, because I ain't explaining myself twice. Do y'all see it? It's time! It's time! Let's go! I did review it on Saturday, Madamine. Did you watch the review? It was at the beginning of stream. I think you might have been there. It was kind of a shorter review because I only watched one episode, but you were there live? Okay, gotcha. Hopefully I did justice to how much you love it. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman aetherite, you see? Oh, they had an aetherite. Hey, what's that look for? Not familiar with him. He speaks of an unamplified aetherite which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there's no fundamental difference between such aetherites and those which you've used on countless occasions, Vivi. Aye. Well, if it ain't the Charlian lass. Charlian? Charlian, lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. Curiosity killed the bat, but satisfaction brought it back. Wait, I said back twice. Curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction brought it back. There we go. Did I say back twice? No, I don't know. It'd be great if you could bring Cloud Strife and Squall Liner. You can have outfits from Cloud and Squall. And we have had crossovers with both Final Fantasy 15 and Final Fantasy 16 where we got to meet Clive. And also Noctis, I believe. So maybe when Final Fantasy 7 Revelations comes out, they'll do like another crossover event for Final Fantasy 7 and we'll get to meet Cloud or something. I don't know about Squall though. The tunnels beneath Ogomoro form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I've long pondered. Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. Well, you went through the front door? That was your first mistake. Kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling the old ones with traps. One wrong step and the next thing you know, you got 100 tons and rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try, see. Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way round. And that was what got us thinking. I mean, Ogamaru mines are like a bleeding city, ain't they? And getting around in a city that big would be a right pain in the tush if we didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it's just a reason. The kobolds must have one, didn't it? You keep asking me if, like, I'm following. Even if there were aetherite shards in the depths of Ogamaru, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify those signatures within the live stream. Aye, well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had the Charlion bloke to help us. See? Delivered us right into the Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't rightly know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlion scholar worth her salt couldn't manage. Oh, okay. A challenge, then. Oh, did he now? He's like, oh, really? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be... yes. But in order to guide a traveler to said beacon safely, a second party would be required to... It is possible, in theory, at least. Yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all would depend on whether or not I am worth my salt. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the aetherite? It ain't far. Though there should be a few kobolds blocking the way. Not you can't handle, mind. No, it really isn't far. It's right next door. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't an issue for me. I didn't have... I think I only rebounded whenever we were at the beginning and it was talking about, like, it was introducing the god and it was, like, using a bunch of names and I was like, okay, let me try and recall this. And it turns out it didn't matter that much, but still. Examine the Beastman Aetherite. Tippy tap, 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 tutty touch. I'm gonna touch it, see what happens. Yeah, I usually watch stuff in 2x speed. And I talk pretty fast, too. So yeah, it wasn't that big an issue, though. Like I said at the beginning, I had to, like, kind of rewind twice or thrice to catch all the names. So this is the aetherite the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan's Sanctuary. It is as Papalimo speculated. In its present state, this aetherite signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may, however, be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolize my attention for the duration, so she can't help me. It seems you'll have to proceed without me, Vivi. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Yeah, I talk pretty fast. No, I think it ended up working out just fine. I'm glad I was able to watch it. I'd never seen it before. Although, when I was reviewing it, there were some people in chat who were like, oh my gosh, I love this show. So it was clearly a, like, hidden gem that I just wasn't aware of. It seems you'll have to proceed without me, Vivi. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom forces stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible I may be able to stabilize the etherite signal and thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Until such time as I do, you'll be on your own. Now, let us see if I am worth my salt. He took that to heart. Oh, Ystrel is so great. Yeah, it was really gorgeous. I love anime with unique art styles, and Tatami Galaxy was just doing brilliantly at every single frame. I've located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you'll find there, so stint not in your preparation. Not me thinking to myself just now, oh, I better save before the fight. Lily, it's an MMO. It autosaves. Silly. I appreciate that, Leo. And let's go, Jimbo! Congratulations on finishing your task! Let me get a shouty for Jimbo before we run into Titan. Are you ready to face Titan together, Jimbo? Please make sure you check out Jimbo D Limbo. Currently playing through Persona 3 Reload and fellow coworker. You were doing some Fortnite recently. Okay, I don't think I saw you playing that. I hope you had fun. Hope you won a chicken dinner. Trust me that I'm in Twitch chat. Aw, thanks for being there. My friends! We're fighting Titan! We got to where I wanted to get to! I'm so excited. Yes. Oh gosh, I have to give them voices. And Helvetwala. Yes, an invader from above. He uses all Aetherized against us. He has defiled Titan's sacred sanctuary. Trespassed, violated, defiled. Overdwellers must leave. Overdwellers must fly. Thank you so much for the raid, Dragon Slay. Welcome in. We're about to slay something ourselves. You were playing Overwatch. Hopefully you were able to win a few matches. Hopefully you were able to find some good teammates. Thank you so much for interesting your community with us. My name is Lily. This is the Lily Sleep Plate channel. We do core game twice a week followed by gaming, and once a week we do big loafing around with chat followed by gaming. Our current games we're playing are actually Fire Emblem Three Houses, Kingdom Hearts 2, and Final Fantasy 14. So welcome in. I had a thrower, but it was okay. We appreciate that you just had a singular thrower and that it was an overall decent time. I think that's the second best thing you can have in Overwatch. Just a decent time. Welcome in, though. If you have to raid and run, I totally understand. You might be a little tuckered out from all the matches you did, but we'd love to have you stay, of course, as we finish up the final thing I wanted to do on stream today, which is beat up Titan. Brothers and sisters, fear him not. His fate shall be decided by the Lord of Crags. Oh. Hear me, Overdwella, you and your treacherous brethren must be held to account for the breaking of the covenant. Yeah, this is Limsa's fault. You shall be first to face judgment, then Limsa and her oathbreakers, liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. Great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you. Oh, Great Father, Lord of Crags, Titan, we summon you. Titan, we summon you. Oh, I'm out of minds. Woo! He is come, he's come, the Lord of Crags, Titan has come. Oh shoot, now I have to give him a voice. I already used my really cool voice for... What if he was just like a cutie patootie? You want to do big booming? Or a cutie patootie? I did big booming for Ifrit, so I'd have to do different big booming for Titan. Maybe like a cute. Maybe booming and cute. I don't know if I can do that combination. I can try. Hold on. Hold on. Overdweller. No, that's not cute. Wait, hold on. It kind of sounded a little cute at the end. It kind of sounded weird, but then it wrapped around for me to be cute. Out after that weeping. Thy falcon coveteth for the blessing of the land, and murdereth my children by the score, all in service to great. I'm making him grate his words. Like he's chewing on rocks a little bit. Was that Dory speaking whale? Yes. Such sins are beyond pardon. Okay. Ah, but I'm not the first to suffer thy defiance. Thou didst bring me great blow. Godless overdweller. The myriad heresies shall not go unpunished. Upon thee I shall wreak a terrible vengeance. Okay. Oh, bring it. Bring it then. Are y'all ready? Fellow Scions, we be off. Almost yodeling there. I was just reminded of like, I want to go home. I want to go home. Sons of man. Murderers of my children. You'll not want for succor, I promise you that, says the Scion Conjurer. I'm glad you liked it, George. I can tell by your confusion that you must have loved it. I shall grind lave beneath my heel, mortal. Will I remember to do this voice if we ever meet Titan again? No. So that's what he gets for now. Oh, by the way, if you get knocked off when he does that, you're just out of the fight forever. You don't get to come back. You're out. I think. Tower reminds me. I can show you. Wait, what happens? I'm willing to die. It's early. I can be revived now? I thought before you couldn't be revived. I'm with NPCs, so it ends automatically. But you get to see what it's like down there, because then your dead body is just down there before it teleports up. Okay, I'm back. Not doing it this way, yeah. Okay, we continue. Oh, it's time to bring low the mountain, says the Scion Marauder. Oh my gosh, why are the other Scions so cool? They're so much cooler than me. Give me revive normal, dude, the gotcha. I feel like when I did this last, maybe it was on extreme, if you fell off, you couldn't come back. But maybe that's just me making it up. Maybe my party members just didn't revive me because I thought I was a liability. That could also be what happened. Excuse me. Wait, did I get the echo? Burning for battle, sustaining most damage that would normally result in KO will instead ignite will to live. Hit me again. No, don't heal me! I'm curious what that means. What is will to live? I'm gonna stand in the middle. What if I die because of this? It's fine. This would normally kill me, right? Oh my god! I barely survived! I'm sorry. I was curious what it was. I'm sorry. I won't try to die anymore. It says if I sustain a KO, I'll ignite will to live, and I want to know what that is. If anyone knows what that is, let me know. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Or at least I've never ignited will to live before. Thank you for apologizing to the NPC party. They deserve it. They deserve my apology. Ramble beneath the mighty earth. To the last I grapple with thee. Is it a cool intro, right? What is it? I don't know what it is. Oh my gosh, bump it! Titan. I love this song so much. Titan. Why me again? Save me, please. Save my life. Rah! Rah! Titan's so cool. Save me! I'm not gonna attack him anymore. This is so fun! Oh my gosh, this song is so good. I got you, I got you. Oops. I can LB. So cool! I love that song so much! Oh. The Lord of Crag's great father Titan is fallen, and he can't get up. That was really fun. Oh! Is it time to say hi to the Mother Crystal again? And of course, like, Titan would have a metal theme song, you know? So freaking cool. What a cool guy. Great, now I don't have to voice him anymore. No worries, Leo. See you later. Thanks for hanging out today. I'm glad you had fun. The crimes of the overdraws shall never be forgiven, never forgiven, no, never. Was your king who broke the covenant? We only acted in our defense of our lands. Cease your aggression, or never will there be peace. Until our dying breath we shall defy you, deny, decry, defy. That's fair. It is my what? Fault. Hi again? Now these are the readings one would expect of an icon. I've seen enough. I proceed as planned. Are you sure that's wise, my lord? Your curiosity is untested and unproven. We do not yet know its true capabilities. Then trust in mine, Ritatin. My curiosity, as you so eloquently put it, would have bested Titan in the blink of an eye. Why, if there be truth to the legends, it could readily subjugate the whole of Eorzea given but a little while longer. Is that not so? They are working together! Because the Garleans were imposing upon the Twelveswood and disrupting the Sylphs' life, and then the Sylphs, out of panic, tried to summon Ramuh, right? And at the same time, what else would have caused the Sylphs to panic? Losing their Elder Seed Seer. Or not Elder Seed Seer, their Elder Sylph. So then I had to go save the Elder Sylph, and who do I find there but the Ascians? So the Ascians and the Guardians are working together. They're trying to cause chaos to break out across the Eorzea. To what ends, we will find out. It is no greater single power has ever been conceived, much less realized. What you say might well be true, but while such devices may win battles, I do not believe they will serve to change the course of this war. Oh, but they will. Have a little faith, my friend. I cannot endorse this course of action. Ooh. Ooh. Remember, the pink is like a language I don't like that isn't the regular language of Eorzea everyone speaks. Ooh! Curiosity might have killed the cats. But not today. And not remain to mark his passing. Well, the Ascians are nothing but if not elusive. It is of little wonder that they should cast advanced teleportation magics at will. But that they would choose to consort with the Empire. What common goal could they possibly share? That's the new tank class? Yeah, Jamie. Oh, hi. I feared I might arrive too late, but I see you had the matter well in hand. She is very cool. I have taken measures to ensure that we are not pursued, yet I cannot say how long they will hold. I am, aren't I? I'm getting a lot of mileage out of that joke. Take your leave while the kobolds are still in disarray. I will follow anon. There is something I must investigate before I depart. I will teleport you to the Aetheryte in Zelma's Run, and we will rendezvous at Camp Bronze Lake. Agreed? Yes, ma'am. The drama. Da 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 da. Thank you. Ah, thank you. Thank you. Y'all are doing great. Keep it up. My cute friends. Let's finish this. Lord of Crags. This is where I wanted to get. We have completed 21 quests today. If I were to count how many quests we have left. Oh gosh. 33 plus. $23. We have 56 quests left. And then we're done with ARR. Which might not seem like a lot, but we have gone through... Which might seem like a lot, but we have gone through 26 plus 45 plus 14. Like 2 streams. Ah, 2 streams. They level up! I'm relieved to see you well. But come, let us discuss our next step. Whoa! I finished it! Part 3 is over! 85 quests, yep. It took us 6 streams of this game to finish 85 quests. And we only have 56 left of ARR. Oh my gosh. I finished part 3. Well, now we gotta start part 4 before we... Because I got, you know, there's only 6 parts. We're all more than halfway through. We gotta know. We gotta at least start it, you know? We just gotta leave it on a little cliffhanger. Though word will have already reached Maelstrom Command, protocol requires that a representative of our order inform the High Commander of the mission's success. That honor is rightfully yours, Vivi. Once again, I must commend you on a job well done. We shall speak again soon. Oh no, we gotta play more. Well, I guess. Let's go report. I also see a little cutscene waiting for me. Over there. You see that? Look at that little cutscene. Are those streamers? Are they popping streamers? No, they're just talking. It looked like they were popping streamer. I thought we were going to celebrate my victory. They can just celebrate their victory with words, I guess. But streamers would be really cool, too. As long as we pick up all of the confetti afterwards. Be mindful of the environment, you know. Streamer confetti does not disintegrate as easily. There's a streamer on the screen, though. True. Who am I talking to? You. It's good to see you, Captain Valencia. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago, but I'm pleased to have it personally confirmed. And first to Ifrit and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievements, I feel the loss of the Warriors of Light less keenly, and there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your orders are heroes. Suffice it to say, we are glad to have a scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to the Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the scions of the 7th Dawn. Until next time, Captain. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Vivi, this is Minfilia. Ishtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Ishtola emerged from Ogomoro unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seemed as glad as that they did of Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Great return to the Waking Sands! Oh, I can get there through Vesper Bay. It's time to see the funny man with the funny hat. Take us to Vesper Bay. On we go. We're going to see a little cutscene, and then we're going to end. I promise. I promise it'll be the end. I promise. Paladin's title, Battle Stage. Welcome in, welcome in. X-Ross Heart? Wait, is that a Kingdom Hearts? No. It's like, is that a Kingdom Hearts username? It just reminds me of Roxas without an A at the beginning. Welcome in, X. A little cutscene. No, we're not doing former quests. We're not doing former quests. No. But we are going to see a little cutscene, so all my friends can be like, oh my gosh, you're so cool. Wow, you did so well. You have returned? Welcome back, Cyber! You're just in time for a cutscene. Did you know? I could have skipped that cutscene, actually. That one I could have skipped. I forgot. I was too happy. We did so much today! And I did it in record time, I think. Wait, how long is the YouTube stream? Tataru isn't even here! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Is Tataru inside of the Waking Sands, ready to greet me and wish me well? Oh, she was the one raking the stones. Where are the scions? Minfilia said to return to the Waking Sands. What happened? Where's Minfilia? I see some of the scions are missing, though. Oh, I found them. Huh? No. So much for our friends telling us we're cool. So much for that, indeed. They're not going to be saying much of any... No! No, 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 no! What? Oh, I forgot this happens. No, you're fine. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Oh, I'm gonna get... They fooled me! They fooled me with the little picture on the quest of everyone together,
we'll be
happy.
awaiting your return at the Waking Sands.
Literally just
There is much to discuss.
Literally within like 5 seconds of you hanging up the phone? Are you serious?
Thank heavens he is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this.
The thing is, I remember
time,
the Waking Sands being attacked. I forgot it was this early. I thought it happened at the end of ARR.
Oh.
Or maybe even post ARR. Garly?
Advance no further.
Livia, I think her name. Livia von something. Right?
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
Livia Sans Junius.
Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
Taru! Jump in the box, Taru, you can fit. Hide! It is much faster. Yeah, because we're blazing as well. I forgot that this attack happened then.
Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
Wait, did they take Minfilia? You could have called me back, girl, and told me what was happening.
I surrender myself on the condition you spare the innocents.
I don't think they get rid of someone with the echo.
There speaks the supreme sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
I would have come out to fight by now. They're gonna take her hostage?
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Hold that thought.
Wait, why is she gasping? Who told? No, 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 no,
no. No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
because she...
Cease at once!
They took Tataru, Urianger, and
Have you
Papalymo.
not done enough?
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
I can still hear them stabbing people.
Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now.
Oh, the fact
They
that you
say
can
she
still
also
hear them stabbing
possesses
people
the
is
echo.
crazy.
I cannot wait to hear her scream.
Yeah, I didn't think they'd get rid of her.
I said enough! We leave. Bring the prisoners.
I know, I know. I forgot this happened. I forgot this happened. Walking one, Minfilia asked this one too. In case Walking One returned, this one was to say, at church in Eastern Thonalon, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One, Minfilia from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Neuraxia came here because she, like, believed in our mission. Oh, dude. Okay, well, we're gonna finish the quest. I'm not gonna leave it on that. All good things must come to it. Look at this quest name! Look at this quest name. All good things, ... must come to an end. That's so... so rude. Oh my gosh. Who did we not see there? Ida, Ishtola, Thancred. We didn't see Biggs or Wedge. Or, Arenvald? No. There was a guy who said that his next big mission was coming up soon. Maybe he was out on that mission. The Dr. was meant to say end. All good things end, yeah. Instead of actually saying end. Ugh. Something troubling you, my son. You have the look of one who has you have the look of one who's endured. You weren't ready? Who's endured great suffering. Is there anything I can do to help? Anything at all? You need only ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. That was one of the few things you vividly remembered? I was not prepared. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We're all friends of the Scions. This divine villain arc? Don't call me the warrior of light. Call me the warrior of darkness. I may stink, but I will receive my vengeance. Hell, how could this happen? You certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Gallians? I didn't see Ida, or Thancred, or Ishtola, of course. Or, there were some people who were in that room I didn't see either. Like the guy with the white mark on his face, who was going on a mission. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. Warrior of vengeance! You may stay here for as long as you wish. It's the least I could do for a friend of Minfilia's. I've known her since she was but a child. Well, I do recall the day of our first meeting. I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I'll gladly offer the self-same service to our brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquis, would you come here a moment? Yes, Father. Yes, Father. There's a guy we talked to who's definitely not Sidolphus Orlando, the Thunder God, or anything. Even though he looks like him from Tactics. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquis. He's a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquis is a survivor of the Battle of Cotonou. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Oh, you found him in the desert. Marquis, I want you to look after Vivi. You understand? Yes, Father. Who could this be? Who could this individual be? Well, I gotta start the quest so it shows up in my quest log. I'll have to actually give more context way later. Oh, I don't remember, so don't say it. I don't remember off the top of my head. Don't say it, I want to be surprised. Excuse me, Vivi, do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horloge, which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There's something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it'll come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I'd ask that you journey to the Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle nose pincers. They're often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. if you're looking to become a goldsmith, Ul'dah is the place to go. So yeah, of course there are goldsmiths kind of all over Gul'dah. Oh, Gul'dah. Ul'dah. Of course, I did not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. This coin purse. That should cover it. Oh my gosh. And with that, everyone, we are ending our stream for today. Wow. They really got me. What? I know. I'm coming up on time. I'm so hyped for next time. So am I. Oh, they really got me with like that. They got you freaking twice with the little picture of everyone talking around the table of the desk of Minfilia. I was like, oh yeah, they're all gonna be there, and they're gonna be like, oh, you did so well, and then Philia being like, oh yeah, everyone's here. And they were, but okay, who was not there again? Ida, Thancred, Ishtola, and a few other people that I didn't notice amongst the dead who were in that other room. Why am I playing sad games? I forgot it happens this early. That's crazy, right? Ugh. We do have a Final Fantasy compilation video up on the channel if you would like to relive some other amazing moments that we've had playing Final Fantasy games, courtesy of Matamind. Thank you so much for that work. Wow. I might have to do an extra stream outside of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thanks so much for the follow. I completely forgot all of this. This is crazy. Oh, insane cliffhanger, right? Like, what happens now? The wild roses are dead. What I mentioned is also optional. Oh, okay. Okay, Jamie. Well, if it's not a part of the main quest, then I might end up skipping it on accident. So, if we get past the place where it is, just let me know. And our New Game Plus run. But with that, everyone, we are done for today. I'm going to look for who we're rating, but if you're watching on YouTube, please keep an eye out for my posts where I post our schedule. You can also go to my channel under the live tab, and probably by the end of day today, I will have decided what other times I'm streaming, but we always stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the 3 games we're always going to be streaming currently are Fire Emblem 3 Houses, in preparation for Fortune's Weave, Kingdom Hearts 2, and also Final Fantasy 14. Our spirits will be lifted next time for sure. We did quite a lot today. I'm very proud of us. We're over halfway through ARR, New Game Plus, which is crazy. And I can't wait to play more of the game. I cried a lot today. Okay, Jamie, got it. I don't know if I ever did the level. What? I might have done all of those. Those cutscenes should be logged in my logbook, so we can always go back and watch those too. But with that, thank you so much for joining everyone on YouTube side. I'm going to say goodbye to you first and foremost. If you're on Twitch, stick around so that you can raid into someone, show some support to another streamer. Until next time, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Boop. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in.